Hi, I'm Lucky, and today we are back in Update 7 in King Legacy, and I've been getting a lot of questions. What are the best new fruits? What's the new meta? What fruits should I be using for certain bosses, grinding levels, and for raids? Today I'll be answering that all and more in creating the brand new and the best tier list, in my opinion, obviously. The best tier list for Update 7 for fruits. This is going to be for PvE, as in grinding. If you want a PvP tier list, I'll probably make another video on that, because I'm not really the best at PvP myself, but I do know what fruits are good from which are not as it relates to grinding. But before we get into the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Roll to 20k subscribers. We are trying to hit 20k by the end of this year. Not too sure if it's possible, but yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, so firstly, I want to mention that I am not going to count fruits that get buffs with like other stuff. So say for instance control, I'm rating the fruit only on how good it is solely by itself, not if it's good with, you know, Kyoru or whatever the case may be. No, I'm rating every fruit based on its base damage by itself, the fruit in a whole by itself. With that in mind, let's get right into the video. So I'm gonna come out of Roblox here, close that, and here we are on our very own tier list. Shout out to whoever made this, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it was made by I'm not too sure who the tier list maker was. This dude, go follow him on TikTok right now, I mean on Twitter. But just kind of stole the template just so I could work on it real quick. So let's just get right into the video. So we just start off with the spin, and I'm not gonna put them in any order. I'm just gonna, you know, put them where I think they belong. Bomb Awakening isn't bad. Human, Spike, Paw is not bad. I give that a C. I'll give it a C. Giraffe, Barrier, garbage. Wolf, not bad. I'll give it a C. It's not a bad starting fruit. So mind you, say for instance if I do love nets, right? And I put love down here. That doesn't mean that bomb is better than love. I'm just putting it in this order. You know what I mean? Just because I'm just giving it a D rank. For the higher ranks such as S and A, I'll organize them. Say if Bomb Awakening is better than Wolf, I'll put it like this. That was if it's for S tier or for A tier. Just want to make sure I got you guys with me. Love V2 is a PvP fruit, but it could also be really good for grinding as well. I'm going to give it a solid B tier. Probably going to be top of B tier. Shadow is kind of meh. Smoke is kind of meh. String is not the best. I'll give it a C tier. Wait, hold on. Is this supposed to be? Is this just rubber in a hole? All right, yeah. So I guess this is counts as gear 4 as well. I'm gonna put that in B. Again, I want to narrow off fruits. I don't want to necessarily say all right, because gum isn't bad. I could realistically give that a tier, but for newer players or whatever the case be watching this video, they're gonna go on eat, I don't know, Wolf, or they're gonna on eat whatever else comes in tier B for you know what I mean, for gum. You know what I mean? So let's not try to make it too crazy. Buddha V1 is absolute pookie dudes, bro. Probably gonna give that top D. I'm not gonna lie, it's absolute dog, bro. Do not get Buddha unless you have the gems to awaken it, and unless you have the fruits to awaken it one time. That's the truth. Dark is kind of bad. Matter of fact, although it is kind of bad, I'm gonna give it like a D tier as well. Dark is kind of mid as well. The awakening is actually pretty good. I'm gonna give it a B tier. Yes, I'm gonna put it over gum and love as well, just because it's a low gear type devil fruit. And also the awakening is pretty cool, let's be real. Venom, absolute pokey dudes. Venom V2, that's also pretty garbage. I'm not gonna lie, it's hot garbage. I'm gonna actually rate this one right here. I'm gonna put the awakenings above there actually for C tier, I mean for D tier. Alligator, is that alligator? No, I think that's yeah, that's alligator, right? Aloe, yeah. Gravity V1, no, this is a tricky one, because one of the moves on Gravity V1 is actually really good. So I'm actually gonna give this A tier, and I'm gonna give the awakening S tier. By far one of the best fruits for grinding. Gravity for raids For grinding, for bosses, you guys already know this already. Gravity. If you guys want, the meta for gravity is basically every move awakened except the V move. On awakened V does more damage than awakened V. I'm not too sure when I'm gonna fix that, but yeah, Broncho kind of garbage. Control also kind of garbage, but I'm gonna put this a higher D tier because it really, you know, although it's garbage, it isn't terrible. Mammoth is also really good as well. One of the few fruits with M1s, so I like that a lot. Spinal, all these dinosaur fruits are garbage. I'm gonna keep it a butt with ya. Ice, I'm gonna put ice probably above all of these, to be honest, just because of the water walking passive. Gonna put it above that for sure. And then ice V2, most definitely a A tier. Still very viable, I'm not gonna lie, especially for grinding, CB farming. Players in second C would tend to see players in second C more with, you know what I mean, more low gear type awakenings. I think this is one that I see a lot in second C, Ice V2. Just because most people don't have CBs or fishmen, they go for something they can walk on water with. And speaking of which, I'm going to put Magma right above everything else here. I'm not going to lie to you, because hear me, Magma is absolutely busted. You can't go wrong with Magma. It does more damage than all these moves. All these, I'm more sure on Awaken, it does more damage. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fully maxed though, and of course the V2 is actually gonna be right above Ice's V2 because, let's be real, it's Magma V2. Come on now, one of the highest damaging fruits in the game. I would give this a S tier, but I'm being very biased of why I put in S tier. Just to be, you know what I mean, like S tier is gonna be, yes, get this fruit if you can, you know what I mean. A tier is, you know, viable, you know what I mean, you can use it. B is C is I wouldn't recommend, and D is don't use, you know what I mean. So they just keep that all in check here. Flame is gonna go right there. Awakened Flame is actually gonna go above Ice V2. Not really a bad positioning here, not at all. Light V1 is actually so good. I'm gonna put this inside of A tier just because it's really good at traveling. For free-to-play players, go for that. And then Light V2, in my opinion, is better than than Magma V2, Flame V2, and Ice V2, because it has the fastest flight of all three of the low gear type devil fruit that I just mentioned, and the damage is really good. You could control your flight and all that jazz. It's very easy to use. Recommend using it. Gas, this needs to rework. We're not even going to spend too long on that. Snow is a solid upper C tier, not gonna lie. I just caught myself that I had Bomb Awakening above these. Oh my gosh, I know a lot of people are going to be hating on me for that. But yeah, Rumble, oh my days, Rumble is also really good as well. I'm going to put this one above Ice. I'm going to put it below Ice. Yeah, I'm going to put it below Ice. This Rumble is really good. Really cool. B tier, I'm going to put Quake right here above Gum. And then, oh my days, brother. Oh my days, this Quake V2 really meta for raids. I've seen a lot of people using it more often now, and it is becoming a requirement, so I'm not really too sure where to put this one. I'm going to put it right below the another meta that I know is good for raids. So kind of would put two of these above this, but remember, this is just for grinding. In terms of raid, Quake and Magma is better than Light. You feel me? My fault. Let me just do this. All right, I'm gonna do this. But if you're grinding, solely just grinding, not doing any raids, grinding levels, I recommend doing it with Light. You'll find yourself killing more bosses really easily. Say you're grinding and a boss just randomly spawns like a sea event boss and you want to fly across here quickly. Light is your fruit, bro. I got you covered. Gold. I don't really see much people using gold as often. I am gonna put it down here above the two of these though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna put it above Ice and everything here. Yeah, I think that's justifiable. Yep. Spirit garbage. Magnet did get a nasty nerf, but I do think it's still around here in this general spot right here. I think it's around here. I'm not too sure how I feel about Gum Gear 4 being here, but we'll come back to that in a second. Phoenix is kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna give it Oh gosh, Venus is kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't really use. I really want to be using Venus. I'm gonna give it a B tier. All right, it is the first legendary fruit to come up on this list. I'm gonna give it a B tier because it isn't, you know, it really isn't that good. You feel me? And then, oh my days, going straight up and taking the #1 spot in A. I'm gonna put Gate here. Gate. Really good utility. I'm not gonna lie, traveling across the map at rapid speed. I think one of the better fruits for grinding by yourself, but in terms of fighting with other people, like in terms of like doing, like say for instance you're doing Kaido or CB's raids or whatever the case would be, it's gonna be very annoying not being able to use the V move, because once you use the V move, no one else could do damage to the boss but you. So that's kind of annoying. Yikes. Dole V1. We're gonna put that a solid C tier. Dole V1 is underwhelming. Toy, for sure, one of the best, if not the best fruit for grinding levels, in my opinion. Once you have the Asian Rubble transformation mode, that is one of the best fruits for grinding in the game. Dragon, I am not even gonna say much more. I think Dragon is one of the best fruits, if not the best fruit in the game right now, in terms of all-around just grinding, PvP, raids, boss farming. Really good fruit. I like Dragon a lot. Dole V2, not as good as the others right now in higher ranks, but it is still a pretty decent option to use in terms of, you know, getting some kills or whatever the case to be, you know what I mean, farming out some bosses and traveling, PvP, grinding. Not good for raids at all, but is still up there. I'm going to give it S rank just because why not. Snow V2, I'm going to give this a top of A tier. Really good damage. Well, actually, I don't really think I put that above Snow. I mean above Magma. I'm going to put it right here. This is a really funny thing right here. This is very funny. I don't like this because I have Dole above this, and this. But I guess it isn't PvP. It's just grinding, right? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Dole. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think where I should put Dole. Dole is kind of tricky. Telekinesis, not the worst fruit, not the best fruit. I'm gonna give it a mid C tier. Not gonna lie. Probably above those two. Yeah, for sure. And then the second best fruit for grinding in the game, Buddha V2, bro. Yeah, I don't think Dole belongs out here. I'm gonna put Dole around between two of y'all. I feel Dole belongs down here. I'm not gonna lie. But, brother, Buddha is absolutely busted. One of the best fruits for grinding. So, the best fruit for grinding, second best for grinding, third best for grinding levels. Sorry, let me not put it like that. This is all-around viable. Buddha V2 is all-around viable for anything you want to do. I mean anything you want to do. Is hella tanky. Dragon also the same thing as well. It's tanky, get good damage in or whatever the case to be. Very viable. This is also really good as well. I wouldn't recommend doing C events with Toy, but if you're just grinding levels, solely levels, you're set, bro. And then Gravity, you know, being one of the best fruits for raids. And then Control, and this is going to take a lot of you guys by surprise, but I do think that Control is the best fruit in the game. And like I said, I wasn't going to rank it with the sword, but I'm just going to put this one plus Lawblade V2, making it the best fruit in the game. Control is by far one of the best fruits in the game. If you know how to use Control, bro, if you know, you know. Control is just broken for everything. Boss farming, raids, leveling, everything is just so easy to use. Control, very viable. I like the Awakening as well, but yeah, I do think this is gonna complete the tier list. Let me know what you guys think about the tier list in the comment section below. I know a lot of people are gonna have a lot to say about this, because I do personally believe that Magma should be in S tier, but I want to be very specific with S tier. I don't want too much fruits in S tier. There's some honorable mentions: Magma V2, Gate, Snow V2, and Dole Awakening. Honorable mentions, but I do think this is one of the best tier lists that you guys can follow right now. I don't really see anything wrong with it. If you guys have any different opinions or the case for me that you guys want me to change around this tier list, let me know in the comment section below. But anyways guys, that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys have any opinions that you guys want me to consider in this tier list in the future, be sure to leave it down in the comment section below. Without further ado, I do think that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys are new, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Road to 20k, trying to hit it by the end of this year. Can we do it? Maybe, maybe not. But anyways, I do think that's the end. Good luck.